This was about, I don't know, 40, 45 minutes before the end of the race, whatever it was. So I was going around and all of a sudden I'm on the last lap leading the race with a nice healthy lead. My engineer comes on the radio and tells me I have to box for a drive-through. And I said, why? And you can hear straight away from my engineer, Flo, how he says, doesn't matter, keep pushing, keep pushing. Hey guys, Richard here. Welcome to another On Track GP video. Now today we've just had the Spa race, and obviously, you know, we saw Max Verstappen take another dominant win, but we saw some amazing racing through the field, some big tyre degradation. We've also seen a little edge to Max now, where he's starting to have some arguments with his engineer on the radio. It's getting a little bit tense, and you know, people are looking at it, but you'd be very, very surprised to know how regular it is for a driver and engineer to have some casual disagreements over the radio. And I'm going to take you back to the 2017 European Le Mans Series race at Spa. Now, I was racing here in a Le Mans prototype, the same car that you would have seen in the preview for Spa with my onboard. And I was in a good position, and my teammates got us up to third place, and yeah, went out, and car was really good, and I felt really strong. And then I came up to overtake the car for second place into Les Combes. And as you can see from the videos that we'll show you, I tried to outbrake him on the outside, and you know, he got a little bit greedy, and he kind of just decided not to take the corner halfway through. Well, at least that was my opinion. So I, you know, felt I got pushed off the track, and I didn't give the place back. Plus, I knew that we were fast enough to win, so I just wanted to crack on. And yeah, I got myself into a position where on strategy we were ahead, and yeah, everything was looking pretty good. And this was about, I don't know, 40, 45 minutes before the end of the race, whatever it was. So I was going around and all of a sudden I'm on the last lap leading the race with a nice healthy lead. My engineer comes on the radio and tells me I have to box for a drive-through. And I said, why? And you can hear straight away from my engineer, Flo, how he says, doesn't matter, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Why? Drive through, keep pushing, give everything. Drive through this lap, drive through.
I thought in my head, I was like, oh, okay, then we're obviously in a bit of a battle here. This is going to make things interesting. So I needed to make sure I nailed my marks into the pits. And Spa's pit entry is actually really intimidating because it's so narrow, and you actually do see drivers crashing when they take the entry too quick. And I tell you, it's way tighter when you're in the car in real life than it actually looks on TV. And I went through the pit lane, and I was going down the pit lane, and you know, my engineer came on the radio again and said it's going to be really close. And I thought, oh, okay, cool, you know, I need to push from the exit. And when you're driving, you kind of get into a bit of a zone where you feel really chilled out and relaxed, and sometimes, and this was how I was feeling at the time. So I came out the pits, and as you can see from this clip, I saw the second place car, the orange car, was behind me, and I knew I had it, and I could tell Flo was really stressed. I mean, it was going to be the team's first win, and I came on the radio and said, yeah, we're all fine, Flo, relax, we're okay. And then as you could hear, he came back on the radio and said, keep pushing, because obviously we're in the lead, but I knew that the car behind was never going to overtake me. So I made sure that I just brought the car home safely. And yeah, we ended up winning the race by half a second. Took Graf, the team I was with them, took their first win in LMP2. And at that time, it was the closest finish in history of ACO competition. And it was my first win in the European Le Mans Series.
What a race. I'm still a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. Over the moon now.
So yeah, you'll hear this between Max and his engineer, and it's very regular for the driver and engineer to have some stern discussions when the race is going on. We all want to win, but you always kiss and make up at the end of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you enjoyed these clips, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to On Track GP, and look forward to speaking to you again. Have a good one.